Welcome back. I did it to myself again. I've played myself and muted myself. Welcome back, fans of the Firebirds. I'm joined by, I'm Petey in game. He's just Petey in real life. He just played in his match against Buena Vista. He won in 4 games, 3-1. Petey, how do you feel about that series?
Honestly, it was probably the Firebirds' best series that we've played. As far as like just rotation goes, we were crystal. I mean, as far as my opinion goes, comms were the best they've been. I thought we just played as a team very well.
No, I agree. It was great to see a lot of pressure coming out of you guys early.
Yeah, we were definitely keeping them on their heels, and it forced a lot of early game pressure, quick goals.
It did. Now, going forward, what do you think you guys need to work on the most?
As far as what we need to work on the most, I would say being able to like just get the ball middle without having to bring it off the corner and make like a very readable save for the other team. I think just being able to force a flick high middle, have it be up or something to just move it quicker to the middle.
Now, I gave Nyrome Connor the player of the game for that one.
Okay.
You know, I think he had great control of the ball on defense and offense. You know, he scored, I think, the most goals out of any Firebird on that one.
Yeah, no, he is a really consistent player. By far, I trust him with, like, as far as catching the ball, slowing it down, and just having control. He's very, very good. It does look like these other players are joining in here.
Yeah, it seems like we're about to get started here as they take on the Ontario Technical College Ridgebacks.
There you go. I didn't think you'd get that.
I was there. I got it.
Impressed.
See, I'm glad I got the co-commentator this time around, because normally they got to sit through like the silence of me trying to think of that last name. But here we are as game 1 starts. We got the Firebirds, we got Hoaxed, I Won't Accept That, and Datsun playing against what I'll see in just a minute here, as Datsun might just score off the kickoff, almost gets the double tap there. I Won't Accept That, we'll pass that toward mid. Quaker's out, trying to chase that ball down.
Nice shot. There we go.
As Hoaxed is there to slot that one in with a little help from the Ridgebacks. Not quite able to communicate on defense who should go for that, and it just does not work out in their favor. As we've got Quakers out, Roy playing, and Complex, Edible Complex.
Like a lot of these Ridgebacks, they didn't even get it out of their half.
No, it was some great pressure coming out quick from the Firebirds, I agree. Though a nice bump, just Quaker Oats wrong place at the wrong time as Hoaxed clears that back to the blue half. I Won't Accept That. We'll try and take control of that. Pass it up to Hoaxed. Hoaxed will beat all the Ridgebacks to the ball. Getting one more shot. It'll be met by Complex, though, who also gets a demo on a Firebird. Datsun will be able to collect that in the corner, though. He tries to play it out toward mid. Gets it by 2 of them. Can't get it quite by the 3rd, as Roy LePlane will now pass it toward mid. Firebirds aren't going to let that stay in front of the net for long, as I Won't Accept That passes that back to Hoax, who clears it downfield to the corner. If he get one more touch mid, that should be a shot. Comes a little too quick by Datsun.
They're just a little wide there. Looks like Hoax is trying to work it down middle again. Gonna sit around there. Datsun's behind him. Gonna bring this up the wall here. Let's see what he does with it. Looking for another hit. Has control, keeps it. Tries to get it past one, doesn't. Hoax is there though. Oh.
As the mic fell over for just a second there. And we've got Quaker Oats passing it off to Roy LePlane. He's trying to take that all the way down to the Firebirds backboard. Unable to do so, as I Won't Accept That is there. Hoax will keep it in the corner. Get it past another one. As he goes for one more touch, but Roy LePlane's trying to slot that in. Edible Complex can't quite get the bump on Datsun, who's able to get back in time for the save. Oh, and we see a couple of whiffs by both teams there, as no one's able to quite capitalize on that one. Pass toward mid will be picked up by Edible Complex, who can't quite put it on net.
I heard Hoax with the ball, bringing it up. Yeah.
Datsun trying to pass it up to Hoax to his very low boost. He will get the steal in the back left, and then he will pull out of there so that I Won't Accept That can continue up. I Won't Accept That, though, on his back foot, having to go for that save there. Hoaxed up for it now. Gonna get the touch toward the wall. Over Quaker Oats. 0 boost. Gets the 50 at least. I Won't Accept That. Will be able to collect that. Doesn't quite get a touch, though, as it falls back into the Firebirds' half. Put toward mid. Datsun will clear it to the wall, though.
Looks like Datsun's gonna stay with this one here. Does get beat by the blue team. Hoax is up pretty quick. Does keep it over on the blue side. Looks like Bryce is Datsun's trying to pick it up here, looking to center. Does have control with it, gets it there, stuffed by a blue team member.
And it seems the Ridgebacks will be able to clear it. I Won't Accept That's trying to force the issue back on the other side. It will be caught there by Quaker Oats. who's able to clear it out toward mid, and all the Firebirds are on their back feet, but Datsun will just have enough time to control that right on over. Gets the 50 up the wall.
I won't accept that's up. Booms it down court here. Let's see what happens off the back. While blue team messes it up, I won't accept that's there for a beautiful finish.
Nice shot there, but I won't accept that. Catching his own pass off the backboard. Your Firebirds go up 2-0 with just under 2 minutes left. Screamer there at 71 miles an hour as he got the pinch off the ground.
One quick ball there, not gonna lie.
And the kickoff goes in the Firebirds' favor here as Hoax is now going to drive that toward the back wall. He tries to go off the ceiling, almost gets the dunk, not quite able to do so. I won't accept that, tries to take control of it, pops it out toward mid for Datsun, who will 50 it to the back left corner. Hoax will pass it down into the corner, which is cleared out right to Datsun, who pops it up high. Nice little passing play in midair, but I won't accept that. Can he finish it, though? It's just wide. The bump, though, and another shot that goes just wide. You hate to see it for the Firebirds. Datsun on his back feet, having to get there. He gets the touch and controls it to the corner.
Firebirds team here showing rotational promise, 100%. They're working the ball around the field, and everyone's there for a hit, 50, whatever it may be. It's like Host trying to center.
Edible Complex will get that out toward the midfield. Bunch of 50s happening at once, which will leave Edible Complex with a shot on net. Not very powerful, though, as Datsun's able to clear it back out. It will be caught by Roy Lepane. Roy L. Payne, I'm sure is how you say that, but that's just what we're going to keep going with.
That works for the stream.
Quaker Oats able to cut off that charge by Datsun and Hoax. Getting a bunch of nice 50s there, but the Firebirds will get past it, get a couple bumps. Not quite able to make anything happen, though, as Quaker Oats will take that to the corner, pass it off to Edible Complex. One of the Firebirds needs to turn soon, and Datsun does just that. Bit of a double commit by the Firebirds, but luckily no one's in position to take advantage. Nice bump as if he can get it mid down to Hoax or Datsun.
Beautiful pass.
And he gets the pass down to Datsun, who slots it into the open net after a nice demo there by Hoax.
Yeah, I love that all three Firebirds there kind of did something. You know, Datsun's there for the finish. I won't accept that passes, and Hoax right before the pass had a great demo.
Absolutely. It's a great team play that, frankly, will probably lock this up for game one in the Firebirds' favor. As like just 18 seconds left, and the Firebirds already clear back to the blue half. Get another touch around. That might just be in. Oof. Just off the crossbar, unable to get the double touch in. Edible Complex needs to make something happen immediately in order for this to go anywhere. And Datsun able to pop that up. As soon as that hits the ground, it will be game one for the Firebirds.
What a great game from the Firebirds. I thought we saw some great speed from these guys.
Absolutely. Great control, I would say. Ball control was a big factor in this one.
Especially Datsun. He had numerous times there, some really good control to either get a clear or a great save.
Absolutely. Now, just before we start game two, we're going to go to actually a quick break, so we will be right back. And we're back as game two starts. Firebirds up 1-0 in the series. It is a best of 5. So therefore, the Firebirds just need 2 more. We see a sub come in now for the Ridgebacks in the form of Sinful, taking the place of... frankly, I can't remember. I'm mixing up names from the other game.
I'm not sure, honestly, who was on.
That's okay. We'll figure that one out. Firebirds putting up a defensive stand here. Sinful's there playing the midfield, able to keep the pressure going for the Ridgebacks. I won't accept that. We'll clear that away. Maybe he can get another touch, but I think he's low on boost. Gets a 50 toward middle. Quaker Oats able to clear that away, though. Met by Hoax, who's going to try and force the issue. I won't accept that, having to get back quickly. Clears that to the side. He's going for the double tap off the wall. Fakes it away. Sinful unable to get the touch, but Quaker Oats able to put it out of the danger zone for the Ridgebacks. Datsun puts it toward mid. Sinful's there to collect it. We'll kind of throw it away a little bit as Firebirds are up. That's a double commit, though, by the Firebirds, which we haven't seen yet. Let's hopefully think that that's not going to be a trend. Roy Paladin's trying to go for the control play, but with literally 0 boost left, there's nothing else he can do as he clears it to the backboard. Hoax going for a double tap off the wall.
Oh my!
Is finished by Datsun.
What a shot! Oh my god! This pass from Hoax is absolutely amazing. The double touchdown for Datsun is absolutely, I mean, the mechanic there to just set his car up there.
Yeah, truly incredible placement there by Datsun. Your Firebirds are up 1-0 with 4 minutes left on the clock. Kickoff goes in favor of the Ridgebacks. Datsun playing a great positioning, though, to take that ball up the wall. He's got full boost. He's going to try and push that out. I won't accept that. Can't quite get there. Hoax also whiffing. This is going to put the Firebirds out of position for just a little bit. The shot coming in by Quaker's Oak. Just high, but it leaves an open net. Sinful can't finish it off, though. I won't accept that. Blocks that shot. Datsun up for it now. Going for the double tap off the wall. He doesn't have the boost to finish it. Hoax there to put it on net. Sinful there, though, to 50 it away. I won't accept that. Going for up and over. He does just that. He tries to put it toward mid. Can't quite get the read off the corner. As Royale Payne now bringing down the pain toward the Firebirds as he gets the demo. Datsun trying to clear it back. I won't accept that. Trade of that demo. That's passed right over to I won't accept that. I'm not quite sure where Sinful was trying to put that. Might have maybe a miscommunication on the defense. Gets a nice bump to put Roy Payne off the ball. Sinful now trying to come in there. I won't accept that. Not quite able to get the touch, but Hoax will put it off the backboard. Nice bump in net, leaving the net open if Datsun can get the shot on, which he cannot quite do.
I'm sorry, could you remind me the last time this blue team has had it on our head?
Honestly, it has been incredible pressure by the Firebirds, but just as you say so, they try to get it there, but Hoax will put it right back to the blue half. As the Firebirds will put this toward mid again, might just roll in. Nice little save by Sinful to pick up after Quaker Oats, who missed his touch. Roy Payne trying to get the clear here, but Hoax already up to meet it. Firebirds do not like this touch in the red half. That's a nice touch, but I won't accept that to put that on net. Just not quite able to be finished by Datsun. I won't accept that. It's going to collect this. Take his time. The thing is, he understands when to boom the ball right back and when they're allowed to collect it. It's great to see that on the Firebirds so far.
100%. 100%. What a 50.
Sinful takes control of this. He'll probably try to go up the wall. But he's stopped by I won't accept that. Able to be there immediately for the dunk. Tries to pass it mid. No one's there to wait for him, though. He does steal both of the back boosts, though, so this is going to leave the Ridgebacks on a terrible run for defense. Their transition offense is not going to be great. This allows Datsun to take control of the ball, bring it all the way across the field, tries to get that last touch over. It's now toward the midfield. Hoax outplaying and beating the other Ridgeback. Quaker's Oat trying to just form any sort of offense here, but Hoax passing it back. Hoax having a great time. Almost able to get the touch, but Datsun is just a little too close. We're seeing a lot of demos on the field right now, throwing off everyone's positioning. Almost a nice shot there by Quaker Oats, but Datsun able to 50 it quite away. They pinch it toward the other half. We're approaching the final minute of play here, so it's looking like, you know, if there's going to be a goal, it's got to happen soon for the Ridgebacks. I won't accept that.
Couldn't agree with you more there.
I won't accept that, though. Getting a nice demo to clear up the field. Datsun able to put that almost in the net with an insane angle. Hoax will get there and just beat Quaker Oat outright. Fakes the thing, and the shot is off.
Firebirds here getting solid looks. Solid looks.
Absolutely. They're generating pressure like no one else right now. Frankly, I think they're playing better than any other Firebird team we've seen today so far.
Yeah, it's quite obvious here. The Firebirds are much faster.
They are absolutely
much faster.
And I won't accept that scores as we're trying to talk about play styles here. With a nice pass from Datsun. Bit of a double commit, but who cares as long as it's in the back of the net. Your Firebirds go up 2-0 with 36 seconds left.
Absolutely swarming this blue half.
Datsun trying to go for the kickoff goal. Quaker's Oaks getting it around all of them. Unable to get it mid. I won't accept that. Going for a nice clean touch toward the middle of the field. Roy Payne will take that. Met by Hoax, though, who's got 0 boost. Pop tie by Sinful. Quaker's Oats will try to touch it away, but Datsun's got immaculate patience. He'll be able to wait there. And I won't accept that. We'll clear that with another touch by Hoax to get it by. Thinking it one more. It's in the net. Not quite, just off the crossbar. Sinful, frankly, stopped playing thinking that was in. And, you know, when you're down 2-0, even in this last minute of the game, I think you still got to go all out and get back to the back of the net. That will lock it up, though, for the Firebirds the moment that touches the ground, as they will take game 2 here, going up 2-0 in the series, winning game 2, 2-0. That's not confusing at all. And so now we've got the Firebirds up 2-0 in the series. I won't accept that. Putting one in the back of the net while having 4 shots on goal and 2 saves, playing extremely well. What's your thoughts on the match so far?
I mean, I cannot lie to you. These Firebirds are looking fantastic. I must say. I mean, they are moving so fast. Everyone's rotating so well. I saw Dad's son at the end of the game there almost go up for like a freestyle. This guy's having fun. I mean, this whole team is playing fantastic. I mean,
it's very clear. They've got their chemistry down. Yep. They know when there's going to be a pass back, because you're noticing that even on like the rotations back, if the ball comes toward them, they'll just pop it middle for whoever's about to carry on that play.
These comms are crystal clear. You can tell from them. I think if they can clean up a little bit of the double commits, we saw a few throughout the match. Nothing obviously heartbreaking. Yeah. They didn't wind up capitalizing off of it.
Absolutely not.
But
the Ridgebacks, though, I do think if they are hoping to not make this their last game of the week, they need to generate some more pressure. Yeah. They gotta find an answer to this Firebirds offense.
Yeah, no, they're getting stuck back on defense just too often, not being able to necessarily get a strong enough hit to clear past the Firebirds, because we are stuck on their half.
Yeah, I do have to agree. I think it's a matter of taking more control right now. Yeah. They need to take more control of the ball, realize when they have space and realize when they don't. They gotta pass it away. We're just seeing a lot of booming right back to the Firebirds at this moment.
No, 100%. And you brought that up last game. The Firebirds, we've done a great job at recognizing that.
I agree. All right, here we go, though. Game 3, match point for the Firebirds. Kickoff right into the net as the speed flip goes off by Hoax. Wonderful shot to start this off. Only 2 seconds into the game.
We love it. Beautiful shot. I mean, the fact that he's able to just get there 1 second faster than everybody else on that blue team. Absolutely great.
Nice job there by the Firebirds to go up 1-0 in the game so far. That's how you want to start your hopefully last match of the series. Kickoff does go in favor of the Ridgebacks that time. And that's a nice pass by the Ridgebacks. I got to give it to them. They understand that they're not going to get there with the solo plays, and that's just what they do. They hit the infield pass, get it past both the defenders, leaving a wide open net for Roy Plain.
Right there, though, we do see a little Firebirds double commit. Had Dad's son rotated back to net, we would have had a much better attempt at a save.
Absolutely. We're tied 1-1, going with basically 5 minutes left in the game. We've seen 2 kickoff goals in a row. Hoax will go up for a more controlled play. He's going to get a 50 off the backboard. It's going to clear to the opposite corner. I won't accept that. We'll be there to take care of the demo and get a 50. Not quite in his favor, though. Hoax there for it, but Datsun, I think, will cut off. A little bit of awkward positioning for the Firebirds as another shot is going in net. Nice little play by Roy Payne, who does not want this to be their last game of the night. As the Ridgebacks take a 2-1 lead against the Firebirds. Awkward positioning caused, Datsun just didn't quite rotate to the back of the net, which caused some clear miscommunication.
Yeah, tough read after reading, Hoax's pinch off that wall. Very tough for the Firebirds.
Datsun getting a 50 toward net. Are they able to get that back immediately? Datsun's trying to go up and get this read, which he just might. Oh my goodness. Almost an insane play by the Firebirds. We're seeing that double commit, though. I'm not liking to see that a lot. Nice little dunk there by Datsun. Trying to control this play a little bit. He tries to get it mid. Hoax is up for it. He backflips instead, knowing that he can't quite get to that ball. I won't accept that. Going for the clear downfield. Able to do so and accidentally redirected by a Ridgeback.
Caught him sleeping there. Caught him sleeping. Absolutely beautiful bang down there. 85 miles an hour.
85
so we
miles
know it
an
touched
hour.
The other team there. If you look at that blue streak, almost had that save there, but absolutely great shot.
We got 4 minutes left here. Firebirds have equalized. It's a 2-2 ball game now. That's a good kickoff by the Firebirds. I won't accept that. It's got time for a solo play. He looks like he's going for a backboard shot. Can't quite get there with the amount of boost he has. He was carrying it all the way across the field, but this is the start of some Firebirds pressure that we love to see. Quaker Oats whiffs on that one. Sinful, not quite able to get a good shot. places it toward the backboard. That's a double commit on defense if they can capitalize, which they do. I won't accept that scores.
This blue team is looking lost on defense right now. I mean, I'm not going to lie. These guys got to figure out what they're doing. Double commit there, and then we had a third out of position. These guys got to pick it up. They gotta clean
it's
up
either communication or just, Frank, I don't know. But they do have to figure it out. Firebirds take a 3-2 lead. That's what we like to see. Still 3.5 minutes left. Anyone's ball game for sure. That kickoff goes in the Firebirds' favor as Ridgebacks are racing back to get it. Host will turn on it. Gets a nice touchdown. He's going to flick it up, but not quite over Sinful. Datsun gets a nice 50 toward I won't accept that. Not quite a strong shot. Not quite enough to get in the back of the net. He'll pass it toward mid. I won't accept that. Tries to get the touch. It's put back in the corner. Host is there to meet it, though. Rather playing in a 1v2 situation. That's a nice demo there by the Ridgebacks, but they can't quite see through the smoke as another Firebirds double commit is going to leave Datsun alone on the backboard for a while. I won't accept that there to collect in the corner. Hops it toward mid. Tries to get the shot off for Hoaxed. What a redirect shot.
I mean, nothing crazy here, but just a simple outplay. Nice little pop from I won't accept that. Hoax there for an easy finish. It's just too fast for them to be able to save that.
That was an incredible play to see. That's 4-2 Firebirds. 3 minutes left on the clock, just under 3. That's a kickoff in the Ridgebacks' favor. Now, frankly, Firebirds on defense, I don't think they've been looking great. Their key is keeping it on offense.
I will have to agree with you.
I won't accept that. Might get the redirect here.
And he does.
Not quite able to get the full speed on it.
Yeah, no, I will have to agree with you there. I feel like on defense we've been a little too double committee or just out of position at times.
I agree. But I guess that doesn't really matter when you're generating the best offense we've seen all day.
This is true.
As Hoaxed probably passes it down to I won't accept that. It's in the Firebirds' corner. That's an awkward spot. No Ridgeback able to score on that one. Now Ridgebacks are bumping each other a little bit as a little lack of communication on rotations. A little bit of time for the Firebirds. They play it up and over the net. Hoax should have a nice collection of this ball. 50s it with a Ridgeback. That's popping right down in front of the net. I won't accept that. Beats Sinful there. And a miss by Payne as Firebirds are able to get it back to the blue half. Nice 50 there by Sinful. Another nice 50 by Sinful if any Ridgeback can get there before Hoaxed. That ain't happening though. Hoaxed gets bumped off the ball. I won't accept that. Trying to go for the little shot off the corner. Sinful clears it out. Hoaxed there to keep that pressure alive. I won't accept that. Also getting a demo on a defender, which allows Dotson some space to go for this ball. Not the best touch as he puts it toward mid, but Hoaxed is there to put it on the backboard. Let's see if another Firebird's there to finish it. Not quite, as frankly I think all 3 Ridgebacks went for that ball.
I have to agree with you there. I'm not gonna lie. You know, the Firebirds team here, we're looking well mechanical. I mean, we are very mechanical here.
I agree. This is honestly, I might go so far as to say this is our most mechanical team.
I could argue with you on that. I could definitely argue with you on that. We have a very well mechanical team, but this team has shown
especially today, this team has shown some serious mechanical skill.
Yeah.
Especially in the air, I'd say. They've done a great job almost with the double tap. And don't worry, Petey, I'm not here to try and bash your A-team about it.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're season 1, we won our first game. We'll continue to do so.
All right. Here we go. We're approaching the final half minute of game time here. Ridgebacks have to do something quick in order to stay in this game. Otherwise, it will be the Firebirds' game. Trying to pass it off. They are able to do so. This might be a final score. And a nice shot by Datsun, positioning himself.
Something out of nothing with that. I mean, what was that? Look at this. What? I mean, that couldn't have been more perfect of a little pop through everything right there. Jesus.
And that may be the nail in the coffin that the Firebirds needed.
Oh, I think so. I really think that'll do it for us.
Kickoff going in the favor of the Firebirds, but gets dunked by Sinful, who's cheating up. Folks trying to get this out of their corner. Oh, that's a whiff by the Ridgebacks you don't want to see. Tries to bump him away, and with the final 10 seconds approaching, they may get 1, but I don't see them getting more than that. Another double commit by the Firebirds. 3, 2, 1, and as this ball falls, your Firebirds go undefeated in Week 1 of the NECC Rocket League Conference with your Firebirds B sweep. Oh, they're keeping up for a while.
Jesus.
The Firebirds C winning 3-1. Firebirds A winning 3-1. and Firebirds B sweeping their series against the Ontario Ridgebacks. Overall, a great series by Hoaxed. Now, Petey, I'm going to pass it to you. I always pick a player of the game.
Okay.
Who you got this time?
I'm not going to lie. I think most consistent player that we saw was Datsun. You know, he is on the bottom as for points this game, but I could name off numerous times that we see recovery saves from him.
I agree.
He had plenty of control throughout the series. Very
there were a lot of
consistent.
nice, frankly, he had a lot of nice air dribbles as the last man to just buy all the time needed for
100%.
the Firebirds to turn back. Overall, good game, though, by the Ridgebacks and Firebirds, and good luck in the rest of the season. We are going to get an interview, though, going from one of our Firebirds. We got Datsun, who was actually just named Player of the Game by Petey.
Yeah, I mean, how do we get him on here?
We're going to get him in right here.
I got you.
We're going to trade.
I'll get out, or yeah, you want to just
We'll just grab another seat on here.
Oh, perfect.
We don't all need to be in the frame. Let's get the player in the frame.
But yeah, so basically throughout that entire series, we saw an immense amount of control from you with the ball. Numerous recoveries as far as rotation goes, air dribbles down the field.
Yeah, for sure. Frankly, though, let's get in the interview. I mean, what you feeling? You excited? Got the first win under the belt for the season?
This first win feels amazing. We were calming so good today, and we were just vibing
throughout
the series. Completely different team compared to last week's scrim.
You guys looked great out there. It seemed like there was a lot of, frankly, what do you think you need to work on going forward, though?
Maybe keeping it in a little bit more. There's some times where the ball was just open midfield and none of us were turning for it. But that goes along with like boost management.
For sure.
So those two hand in hand go together. Comms, sometimes we just like mute and don't do anything. And we just
We've all been there.
Don't talk and just continually go for the ball. Go monkey mode. So
all right, and you did get the clean sweep. That means you now have the best record out of all three Firebird teams.
Let's go.
As the captain of the other two teams, congratulations. Proud of you on that one.
Great.
We're looking forward to seeing what you do next week. And overall, thanks for coming on for a second, answering a couple questions.
Hey,
GG's, congrats on the win. And that's going to be it for the Firebirds broadcast of the NECC Rocket League Week 1. We'll catch you not tomorrow because our Firebirds have a bye in Rainbow Six Siege, but we will see you Thursday for Overwatch. Good night, everyone.